Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me for this new moon reading for the 20th of September. So I've had so many technical issues trying to get this video done, it's absolutely ridiculous, but I'm here now. So this is going to be for the 20th of September right to the 5th. I don't know whether you can actually see that, but the next new full moon is the 5th of October. So that's what we're going to be doing this reading for. I think it was either the last new moon or the moon before that. We kind of understood that there was a lot of Mother Earth issues going on, and this is continuing. So hopefully we'll have some kind of understanding as to just how much more that the earth is going to actually tell us off for. So let's have a look and see what comes through. This is not a reading for any particular sign. This is a reading based on the energies of the new moon, giving me information as to what should be coming through for the month ahead, or at least until the full moon on the 5th of October. This is to maybe give you advice, maybe give you a heads up, and also to kind of see what we can make a difference about. I mean, it could even reflect in our personal lives too. But if you'd like a personal reading or private reading from me, now's a great time to get it before the New Year rush, and I should be able to get it to you fairly quickly. So just click on the link to my website below, or email me, lorientarot@gmail.com, and I'll be able to get you some information done through there. So, apologies for the mess everywhere. It has been very busy with spell work recently, so a lot of you have been asking for spells, so apologies for the cauldron and things. Anyway, so let's just put our energies for the new moon of this evening into the runes. What would you like to tell? They're already going off about Mother Earth again. I think Mother Earth is pissed, basically. Okay. Well, that won't be good. Okay, let's have a look. They just put the image of a volcano in my head, and I really hope that doesn't come to pass, you know? Okay. But they are saying the elements are coming. So, water, flooding, air, hurricanes, earth, obviously earthquakes. The only thing we need now is fire, and I know we've had wildfires, but I really hope this isn't the case. Anyway. Okay. Now, as you know, or you may by now, I do not read anything that was off the table or upside down. So all I read is the runes that are up to me. What I will say is down here is a reverse Perth, down there off the key, off the cloth, and also down here there is a Tewaz, which is just pointing towards the future almost. Okay, let me see what's coming through here for everybody. Now, this pointing me to this. I apologise about my nails, I haven't had time to get them done. But this is basically in reverse. So this is limits. We're reaching our limits, basically. This is the gas, so we are very much at the mercy of nature. We are reaching our limits as humans, I think. We have now only one way to go, and that's up. We can be defeatist and we can say, oh, well, that's it, the world's screwed, bye-bye. Or we can say, hey, yeah, one phase is ending, but that doesn't mean that we cannot move forward. So we can. The completion of one cycle is over. We are not hopeless. We can actually get to this limit and surpass it. So that seems to be the mentality, because it's more towards this area of the reading here. I'm also concerned by Rado here, because this is not quite in reverse, but it can, you know, basically go half and half. I actually feel that this is relocation of certain people through crisis, so it could mean that more people are going to be shifted. We're going to see completely new systems and social systems by the time, I think, March next year, because it just seems to be like everybody's moving place. People from England are emigrating to warmer climates. People from colder climates and poorer climates are emigrating to England. People from America are going everywhere. There are refugees. There are just migrants everywhere. So I think basically we cannot be seen to have like this rigid system anymore. People in Buddha, people around there, they have no homes anymore. So we have to step up. And I think this is kind of the time we're reaching our limits, but we have to make sure that this process is actually smoother. And then we have the Zaz, which is self-discipline, meditation even, and study. So I would say that through maybe enlightenment, through what we're actually doing, some enlightened souls are actually going to come through and shed the light on what we're supposed to be doing. But I also feel that some of us are maybe reaching our personal limits this month. We're reaching our personal, like, oh my gosh, I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. This is just ridiculous. Everything, like the weight of the world is really on your shoulders. And I don't blame anybody for feeling that way at all. I really, really don't. But the main thing is, we need to know that meditation, self-discipline, study, that's going to forward ourselves. We may not know it first off. It may not be a snap immediate thing. But I do think we're going to get there. I do feel that we're going to reach a new knowledge that's going to enlighten us, and so we can reach a certain point where we can surpass the limits that have been set for us. And we have Odin's rune here, and Sue's. This is leadership and vision. This is power of words. And because this is actually like in a little bit of a cluster down here with Uruz and Laguz. So you've got Uruz and Laguz here. This is basically kind of a line of strength. So Laguz is water, life energy. This is about having that imagination in your dreams, and that leads you here to just self strength. You're not going to overreact to things. You're not going to be too low in things. You're going to feel much, much better from actually feeding your imagination, feeding your visions, feeding your life energy, having that dream energy that comes through that anything's possible. You're going to actually feed and maybe even through meditation, you're going to feed your physical body what it needs, maybe just some quietness. And then you're going to have power of words. You're going to be able to lead yourself. You're going to have the vision in order to do what it takes to actually get to the other side. Now, for a lot of people, you're already exhausted and you don't really want to bother. You're at your wit's end already. I get it. I honestly, truly understand that. You don't feel like you can actually lead or have visions or even waste time dreaming. I know, I get it, because the world's in a mess. But then we have Goose. This is about common sense. This is about balance and productivity. And having that sort of caring connection with yourself. This is the relief that you need. You need to give yourself a break. Maybe you're pushing too hard on yourself. Maybe you're actually saying, oh my gosh, I'm just stretching myself to the limits here. So while we're looking at bigger pictures, and to be honest, I do feel that maybe Mother Nature's going to calm a little bit down. Not a lot, but a little bit down. I think she's going to kind of soothe somewhat. I think that it's giving us a chance to change. She's given us a battering for sure, but I think she's actually going, okay, let's see if you change now. Let's see how you do. Let's see how you change your consciousness, your approach. Let me give you a scope, I'll give you a chance, and then we can actually move on and we can create a dialogue with each other. That's what I think is coming up. I really do feel that this is going to, okay, take a breath, use that breath to see what we can do. Now, it doesn't mean on a global scale. It just means personal. One man, yes, can change the course of the future, but some of us may not be in a current position to do so immediately. So what we have to do is then look for how we can change for the better for ourselves, how we can go within and actually help make the world something that we want to leave to our children. But to be honest, I think a lot of the thing is that you need to make the knowledge passed down to children, so we're not going to leave it with worse generation. And I know that may sound harsh, but sometimes I think this kind of aggression towards younger generations is not going to help the cause. It's just going to make them not care. And a not caring generation is not going to care about the earth. And we're going to get more of this. So I really do think that we need to start to pay it forward and pay it down. And basically look at what the generation's due to inherit. And are they going to care or are they not? Kind of what legacy do we want to leave? But it does seem like a song to me, like a do-do-do. And then we can actually get that balance. So nothing too bad this time. Nothing too bad. I think it's okay. I think we're going all right. But I do feel a lot of people are heavy. I feel a lot of people are getting headaches, just feeling very heavy in general, maybe getting eye strain, various strains, you know. And I do think that meditation obviously will not snap your physical being back together, but it could actually help you a great deal as to how to deal or manage the things that you're going through. So I think this one in particular is kind of just saying, look, in order to balance, maybe just compromise between your head and your body and just maybe calm yourself a little bit. So have a look into that, maybe. But I do wish you all the very best. It's kind of a chill new moon, I think. I don't know whether it's in Pisces actually, so that might indicate why we're kind of having this breather, this chill, this call to a kind of like a more mental state. But let me know how it's going to go for you, how you seem to be doing on this new moon. Maybe burn some bay leaves. You know, they don't have to be big, you know, just like these bay leaves here. Maybe burn some bay leaves, get your house nice and refreshed this new moon. Light a few candles, incense. The new moon lasts for 3 days, which is handy for spell workers because sometimes we need those 3 days to do all the spells. But yeah, let me know how things go for you. And if you need a reading, just let me know. lorientarot@gmail.com or my website has all the details on readings I have available. And I wish you all the very best of luck. Let me know how it goes. And blessed be everybody.